Hello, I am Kumbil Good, the Quality Assurance Engineer from InSIST Global, and I'll be giving you a brief overview of the InSIST Human Resource Management System. The InSIST Human Resource Management System is an integrated management system that focuses on optimizing the administrative tasks of the HR officer. This basically means the HR officer can now effectively manage the core aspects of their human resource. The InSIST Human Resource Management System features include employee records management, keeping track of employees' absences and leave requests, tracking employees' daily attendance, defining the company hierarchy, as well as managing the employees' payroll. You're also allowed to track and manage the recruitment process and evaluate all employees using the performance management module. At the end, you're allowed to generate detailed reports and analysis charts. This presentation has been divided into separate videos. We'll start off with the Employee Records Management System, absences and departments for this session. Welcome to the main dashboard for InSIST Business Synergy, or IBS for short. IBS is a business information management and delivery platform that hosts a large array of solutions. However, for this session, we'll only be focusing on HR. The HR modules include recruitment, employees, departments and branches, payroll, employee absences, performance management, and self-service. We'll start off with employees. The employees management system allows you to record all employees within an institution or the organization. And for each employee, you are allowed to record their basic information. The barcode and number are automatically generated reflecting the employee's number. The barcode can be printed and attached to the employee's identification card if necessary. For each employee, you're also allowed to record absences, active contract appraisals, their attendance, their benefits, which are tied into the employee's pay grade, all complaints made against the employee or made by the employee, all disciplinary issues, the employee's family details, the position they're currently hired to, the individual objectives, that is their goals, all loan requests that they have made, their qualifications, as well as their salary details. As mentioned earlier, we'll be focusing on the employees' absences and their attendance. To do that, we'll start off with the attendance rules. All institutions have certain policies when it comes to employees' attendance as well as their absences. The system allows you to define these policies using the attendance rules. This basically allows you to allocate a time as well as the description and rule type for the different attendances. Now the rule type will allow you determine what time the employee should be in and when they should be considered late, absent, or present. Once these rules are defined, you can now go ahead and track the attendance of the employee. As the employee comes in each day, you can track their attendance. When they check in, that's their arrival date, and of course, when they check out. Now, if an employee comes in late, the system will automatically declare that as an absence for the period within which they have been late. So if the starting hours are 10 o'clock and the employee comes in at 12 o'clock, then they are late for 2 hours and it records that as an absence. Now the absence types can either be absences made by the system, automatically appended by the system using the attendance, or they can be absence requests made by the employee. These absence requests are given color codes depending on the absence type. The absence types available include sick day, unpaid holiday, unauthorized absences, paid holiday, business trip, family absence, or class absence. Now it allows you to record the start and end date, who requested for it, in this case the employee, who approved it, the type, the benefits applied, the status, and the duration. For each absence request that's made, the HR executive needs to come back to the system and either approve or decline the absence. We'll now move back. You're also allowed to generate certain analysis charts for the absences. will generate the absence chart. The absence chart will allow you to see all different absence types that have been made by this employee. We'll select a period from May to date and generate. We'll select another day from March to April. Now this will show you the absences by type and by status. Now the absences by status will give you pending, approved or declined absences, and the absences by type will show you the different absence request types that have been made by this employee. We'll now move back. You're also allowed to generate the holiday balance chart, which will show you all pending requests, the holiday balance as in the different holidays that have been used and that available, and of course the availability depends on the accrual rate, and that's the amount of holidays this individual has accrued over a certain period. The same also applies to the sick leave. Now, to view all employees' attendance and absences, we can simply move over to the employees' absences, and this would basically give us a list of all employees and the different absence and attendances. Here we have employee absence type and employees attendance records. So these attendance records are of course daily attendance records, and these are absences that the individual has either requested for or absences created due to lateness. Now you can choose to filter and view employees with absences, employees without absences. Of course this will make it easier for you to see all your employees and the different absence types or the different days for which they have been absent. We'll now move back and click on departments and branches. HR department basically allows you to define the institution's hierarchy, the department hierarchy. Now you can choose either to group the departments per branch, depending of course on the institution, or just general branches. Now this system can also be used by schools. As you can see here, we have the example on upper basic school, or for certain institution, we'll use the teller department. Now for each department, you're allowed to record the benefit packages. These are of course the benefits that each employee within this department should be given. You also have the department objectives. Most institutions nowadays prefer to set objectives and goals for each of their departments. These goals can also be monitored using the system. Of course, that will be explained in detail in the next video. The department basically gives you a list of all sub-departments. You have the director for this department. It shows the same information, and all the director's information can also be accessed through the employees module. The employees will give you a list of all individuals that are currently hired to this department, and the positions of course will also give you a list of all positions within this department. Now as trainings are undergone, you can also record the trainings for each of the departments that it affects. To do that, we'll click on trainings, and here you would have the training information. And we'll move back. So basically with this feature, you can now effectively manage all your departments as well as the hierarchy. Of course, as mentioned earlier, you're also allowed to generate certain audit reports ranging from absence register, applied benefits, the loan register, allowance register, right down to unapproved loan register. And we'll generate the approved loan register. The approved loan register will basically give you a list of all employees, grouping them by department, as well as the loan amount that they had requested for and the deductions that are being made. Now you can view this for each of the different departments. The report can be can be printed rather directly from the system, converted to a PDF or Word document as well as an Excel document. We'll convert it to a PDF document to see the information it will present. Now here you have the report converted into a PDF document. Now you can either choose to print and archive the document or email it out to the relevant individuals. That brings us to the end of video 1. Please play the next video. Thank you.